What's going on out there, everybody? Thanks for tuning into your Soul Mapping Astral Weather Report for Thursday, January 24th, 2018. I'm Aeon, and the Astral Weather Report is where I synthesize aspects of astrology, the I Ching, human design, gene keys, and a little bit of Akashic intuitive wisdom to give you all a better idea of some of the energies that will be at play today from the genetic all the way on up to the cosmic levels. Well, big things going on in the sky today. I'm just going to go ahead and jump into these charts to give you all an idea. Before I got on the video, I was getting these kind of like insights of it, just kind of visions of this show that I used to watch as a kid. It was called MacGyver, and maybe a little bit too old for some of you out there, but for those of you that aren't familiar, MacGyver was a show. This guy, I thought it was so cool when I was a kid. He would get himself in the most insane situations where he would be so limited on what he had available, and he had to complete these crazy missions using such little resources. Like he would have to like build a bomb out of like twigs and sticks and stuff, or just like simple household items or whatever it was. And this is kind of this energy that's coming through right now. We have the sun over here on the 41.3 opposed to the earth on the 31.3. And I think we're trying to balance, although we're trying to lead ourselves and really get some things accomplished. We can be trying to balance our influencing the right people in certain situations, despite that we have a need to just really maximize and utilize our resources and really just kind of take care of our own survival while also trying to go in these big new plans and directions. And this could be very kind of difficult to balance right now. We have Mars in the 51.2 and it's trine over to Jupiter on the 5.6. There's just so much pressure to really break through and really just ignite these projects and these dreams and this new kind of journey that we're going on and get to the next levels. And we don't want to fall prey to what may seem like sort of like a chaotic mess. These challenges are really going to be working through right now. And they're really there to better ourselves. So it's like later on, as we get down the road, these things that seem like so big right now, we're going to be like, man, I'm glad I got through that. And just similar things that come up later will seem like, that's not really a big deal. I just, I got all that done earlier before, and it's so easy, and it seems, why was I stressing out so much about that before? The moon is coming into a trine with the north node. It's over here in Virgo. It's going to be coming into Libra at the end of the night. But before it does, I think this is saying as we're writing our new story, there can be so many distractions coming in right now. The odds may seem very stacked against us in certain directions. And when that's the case, we just kind of have to conserve and maybe not go down those roads. Saturn is still on the 38.5 over here in Capricorn in making its strong sextile to Neptune over here in Pisces now. And I think we're really pushing forward on making our dreams a reality. This is like we're in the thick of this new, this new story that's asking us to be that sort of spiritual warrior and really push through everything. Lots of semi squares going on today, and this could be like, a lot of little frustrations coming up. We're trying to bring harmony into certain things. The Sun conjunct Black Moon Lilith on the 41.3. I think we're really processing old wounds around the need to take for ourselves. Just trying to survive, even though a lot of people maybe feel we see a lot of people in need right now. We're just so many things in that we want to like start, and so many dreams and visions and fantasies, but we have to work around that wound of also managing taking care of ourselves. The moon's also coming this opposition with Chiron over here, and the moon will be on the 46 opposed Chiron on the 25. And want to make sure we're not giving in to past insecurities, working through those, and also taking time to really nourish our bodies. With all this energy and pressure going on, we want to take those times out to relax and sit at ease, and it can feel really hard to balance all that stuff right now. Mercury's still on the 60.6 conjunct the Black Moon Lilith too, and this is like really, we're coming into an understanding of what our personal limitations are, limitations in rules, regulations, and society, and things like that. I heard somebody talking about recently his government shutdown, and it's like that's the 60 that we're dealing with. It's like it's just so much constriction and limitation going on right now, red tape, government, and all that kind of stuff. And we have this whole 360 channel still activated here, defining the sacral and the root. And this is just like so much pressure of like, I just need to get everything done or else I just can't relax. And for those of us that don't have those two centers, we need to just take the time to relax despite all this, or we can suffer. Uh, our health can suffer later, and all of those things that seem like they need to get done now, a lot of them just might not need to. And that being said, I'm going to tune into the cards to see what's the overarching energy that we can expect and what can we tune into to help us move through some of these uh, interesting transits we have going on right now. Wow, interesting. Same as yesterday, gate 8, holding together or contribution. And, I think what this is saying is we all feel right now uh, the need to really make a contribution in the world, in our lives, to certain projects and situations. But, the 8 is in the throat, and it's like, do we want to check into like, are we just saying that we can do something and not really actually have the energy and the resources to be able to get it done? Because and it may just not be part of our path. The eight's connected to the G center, the identity center, um, but some things just aren't on a path in the direction that we're going. I think we have to realize that today. So hope this has been helpful for you. As always, tap into your innermost authority, see if it feels right for you, and thanks for tuning in to the Astral Weather Report.